I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much, I've seen so much, I've been attacked so many times. Death threats, I've been sexualized, I've been threatened. Death threats, I've been sexualized, death threats, I've been sexualized, I've been
When I see you, I go nuts. Please, baby girl, let me touch on them coconuts. Let me get the milk with a cocoa puffs. Feeling kinda freaky, get the go-go cup.
Hey, guys! We love you! Go Tigers! You are so good!
Cheating ass, toxic ass, good dick motherfucker. With my man today, back outside the mall. I be done with cheating ass.
I've been sexualized,
You could have shed them crocodile tears Saturday when you won. But you waited until you lost, and now it's like, oh, guys, feel sorry for me. I've received death threats, and I've been sexualized. Have you looked at your own Instagram page? Have you looked at the sexualized pictures you post of yourself?
Right? Accountability is like kryptonite.
You trying to figure out who you are and trying to be the person that pleases people over social media and who you think you are, it's a mistake and a trap. There's a book called the Bible that will give you an identity, that will spell out who you are. So it takes all the mystery out of it. And so all these things you're trying to be, thinking you're trying to be who you are and stand 10 toes down and I'm strong. And the reason why you're depressed and it sucks is because you're not nearly as smart as you think you are. Because you would humble yourself and quit thinking life is about whatever makes you feel good in the moment. If you want true contentment and peace and a purpose, you need to align yourself with a biblical worldview, surround yourself with people who have a biblical worldview and are trying to live it out. And you wouldn't be making some of the mistakes. Angel Reese has drawn the heat that is too hot for her.
Ecclesiasticus 26 verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Okay, as always, I want to start these videos by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son for this wisdom and knowledge that is Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, HaRakah Kodash, as well as the double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth under, and a shalom to the rest of the elders and Akim around the globe, bringing this word out within sincerity, truth, and diligence. And I know there's, this isn't really, there's much more serious topics to be doing videos on, but I saw this yesterday, and it really, it struck a nerve because of the level of delusional audacity and madness of this woman to walk around all arrogantly and haughty when she's winning, but then as soon as she catch a L, she want to start crying crocodile tears. And then the was really messed up about it is pretend and claim that she's been sexualized when you just seen. Let's go back to this. All you gotta do, and for those who don't know, this is speaking on, this video is on right here to the right. Angel Reese, LSU basketball player who got, her team got waxed by this woman right here, Caitlin Clark. She done lit them up for like 43 points, 9 threes, 12 assists. She wasn't playing. And last year, Angel Reese on the right was mocking Caitlin Clark. And then the very next year later, Caitlin Clark got in that ass and got revenge on them. And now Angel Reese want to play victim and start crying. Everyone's picking on me. But why I wanted to do this lesson was she over here in the post game saying she's been claiming that she's been sexualized. All you got to do is type this woman's name on YouTube and boom. She over here in bleach white, skin tight ass leggings, twerking the cheeks. Next one, I did a video on this a few months ago. She over here dressed like a streetwalker at a, look how many people are in the stands here. So not only is this going on the internet, I would be willing to bet at least 99% of these people in this venue have a camera phone and they know who she is clearly. So all these people in the audience, this is how she's going dressed out as. Got the whole cakes out for display. And then wants to cry and claim that she's been sexualized. And I don't even have Instagram. I can only imagine what's on the gram. But Jason Whitlock, he went in and called her out on the bullshit. Because, you know, the corporate media is going to coddle and baby her like they do. Which is why these women have this unaccountable attitude that they walk around with today. But let's get to the scriptures. Sirach 25 verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, meaning mind, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Because these women gonna do something, might jack you up and then feel no type of ways about that and act like they didn't even do what they just did. This is why, you know, all of us gotta, not just women, men gotta be held accountable for they shit too. All of us. No one gets exempt of it, but especially these women, because men, as the late great Kevin Samuel say, let's play that real quick.
Right? Accountability is like kryptonite.
Accountability is, that's what this is titled. Accountability is like kryptonite to these entitled American women. Okay? Continuing on. Proverbs 30 verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. And that's precept is speaking directly on accountability. She gon', I mean, I don't want to get graphic, but she eateth and wipeth her mouth. We know what we know what that means. And then saith, I have done no wickedness, right? And let's go back, you know, on you judge just this woman's appearance. She brought all this attention onto herself. She loves the spotlight when shit going good. And this is symbolic to a lot of these N-dubs out here. When they wickedness is, when they profiting off it, is all good. But when that heat comes down and they start catching hell, start taking L's, they don't want to be held accountable for why they in that position. And it's symbolic of what's to come. Let's go back to this and look at this woman. Every pic you got, this woman got them Glorilla type of eyelashes. Everywhere you see all her pictures, she got them same long hyena like eyelashes. Let's get this again. Sirach 26 verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. And this woman just oozes haughtiness, meaning arrogance. She just oozes arrogance. But then when she catch a L and her team gets whooped, you know, she don't want to take the accountability. She want to cry and claim victim, which is the blueprint of the behavior of a lot of these women in modern day America. This is why you have a Me Too movement. These women come to work, titties, ass all out in front of these men, and then if they don't find that man sexually attractive, who you know, try to get at her, oh, I'm being harassed. This is the madness that Esau condones and promotes and incentivizes in his wicked collapsing society. Closing off on how women should be, how the Israelite woman should I might get that next. 1 Timothy 2 verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. Shamefacedness in modest apparel. In all the pictures you see of this woman, she's the complete opposite. She got just a haughty, arrogant spirit, and she's not dressed modestly. She over here, let's go back to this, scantily clad. For the internet, the whole internet. I didn't just go on the LSU campus down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and sneak these pictures. She put this on the internet and then wants to cry that she's being sexualized. Let that sink in. So this is these women want it both ways, you know. But let's get to the rest of these pics, and this isn't, I don't want to get too graphic, but this is just right here. I don't even have Instagram. This is on YouTube and Google search. This is Angel Reese, because apparently she models for Sports Illustrated as well. This is pic 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 pics, and you notice in each of these pics, she got to have them. This is the Babylonian ratchet starter kit. You got to have the fake hair, the fake eyelashes, the long nails, the fake fingernails, and just a prideful, arrogant spirit about you. That's she's on her way. You know, Babylon molded her good. Look at her right here. You gonna claim that this woman is being overly sexualized? Well, look how you present yourself. This is fucking crazy. So, but you know, when Esau's force field of his feminist queendom, when that force field drops and goes down, and the Lord starts really pressing heat on Babylon the Great, America, these women is finally gonna be held accountable, because right now there ain't nothing men can really do to keep these women in check. That's why a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them, especially the so-called black woman, walk around as arrogant as they is. But the Lord finna smoke that out. Isaiah 13 verse 11, I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And that's first talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's the most proudful. He's the most arrogant. He's the most haughty in spirit, because he's in his kingdom. He's at his rest. But who's mostly joined? Further down in this chapter, verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Well, who's joined unto the Esau's system of wickedness more than the Israelite woman? Chiefly starting with the Judite woman, the so-called black woman, her. So when that force field drops, she gonna be held accountable too, because she is in the spirit, a mirror image of Esau. They done, you know, all this blood and evil that's going on in the world, but then don't want to take any accountability for their hand and role in the wickedness that we're seeing today. But you know, this is just another day in Babylon the Great. I hope this is edifying. Shalom.